What's up guys, John here from the Killer Bits, and today we are diving into Swim Out by Lozange Lab. Is that Lozange? It's a French developer. I'm going to mess it up how I pronounce it, whatever I say. And you're probably asking, what is Swim Out? Well, it's a puzzle game very much in the style of something like Hitman Go, or the Tomb Raider one, the Lara Croft Go type one. And it's all about sliding your swimmer across tiles, essentially. So a bit like Hitman Go, you have a path to follow to the exit, and you pick up tools that will aid you along the way. It may sound a little strange, but we'll dive in and I will show you what it is. So it is a PC port of a mobile game. It came out on iOS and Android, I think Amazon as well, middle of August. I think it was like August 10th. And it's just come out on PC now. Today, in fact, 14th of September, and as you're seeing here, yes, it's all done in chapters, and it's typical kind of mobile thing. You can get bonus points for, I think, doing a quick run, you know, minimum number of moves and things like that. And we can see the developer here, as I say, Lozange Lab. But I will show you what the basics are. And, well, essentially, it's this top-down view. We are this little blue swimmer, and we need to make it to the edge of the pool. As simple as that. But we have to compete with other swimmers in our way. So, well, we can't swim into them. That would be rude. So we have to kind of pick a path that will avoid colliding with any other swimmer. And, as I say, there are... I think there's supposed to be like 7 chapters in the game. And each chapter has about 15 different pools we have to swim through, and there's like 12 different swimmers or hazards or whatever we need to kind of work our way around. And I will say it is a mobile port, so occasionally some of the visuals don't quite scale up. I mean, you've probably not seen it so much on YouTube video, but sometimes some of the images you can tell don't scale up to a full PC monitor quite well enough, but we can make it out of the pool easy enough there. So like the coffee cup there, you can see the jagged edges just around the edge. But to aid us on our way, we do have these things. As I say, we can have certain tools, and as you can see on the left hand side of the screen there, underneath our inflatable board, we have the spacebar, and we can use this to stun characters. So she's going to be stunned for 3 moves, and we can get past her. Otherwise, we would have crashed into her. But then there's other different swimmers. Well, I say swimmers. This girl is just lounging on her lilo. So we aren't going to... She's taking up 2 places, so it basically narrows what we can do. But we can go grab this beach ball, and we need to stun her. Otherwise, you know, if we head for the exit now, we're going to have her crash back into us. So we have to stun her in place so we can make it out of the pool and on to the next level. And you can see here we've got, well, 3 new swimmers, in fact. We've got a diver at the edge of the pool. We've got 2 girls doing backstroke and a girl with a big float. So she's essentially taking up 2 spaces. So we can see the diver is about to dive in 3, 2, 1, and she will splash into the pool now and basically take up, you know, in that one move, 3 spaces. And you notice the backstroke swimmers essentially take 2 moves to make it, 2 turns to make a move. So we have to basically plan out our route, taking into account how each swimmer moves, reacts, turns, and things like that. But, like I said, we do have certain tools at our disposal. There we go. Right. Now, we should be able to make it across easy enough. And sometimes a level is made up of even 2, 3, maybe 4 pools. And some may even involve backtracking to actually get one of these tools. So, we want to time it so that we don't crash into anyone. Head up, get the beach ball. Now, we don't want to stun one of these ones on like the right hand side of the pool. We actually want to save this until we get to the exit, because you notice those two swimmers are kind of swimming in sync, and they're certainly going to block our way to the exit. So we have to take that into account. And right, we can make our way down and across. And we're pretty safe up to this point. Now what we want to do is pause that one. Now we can make it out of the pool without having anyone crash into us. And you see, like, the sunglasses there were a little jaggy around the edges. Now, this is a different kind of hazard we have to deal with. If you look, notice at the bottom of the screen, there's like a, almost looks like a window, which is going to open in 2, 1, and it's basically going to throw a load of water out, which actually stuns you if you get caught in it. So there you go. You see the girl at the top of the screen was stunned momentarily, even though she takes 2 turns anyway. And we get stunned if we get splashed by it as well. But we're going to make it to the exit easy enough until we get this screen, which has got 2. So we're going to have to take that into account. 1 and splash. So if we go down, there we go. Yeah, we can make it to the exit. No worries. Until this screen, there's like 6 of them. So you have to kind of plan your route. And as I say, this is what reminds me of Hitman Go. It's a strategy game. It's a very simple puzzle kind of strategy game. And we'll should be able to make it to the exit. No worries. There you go. But I want to show you some of the later levels, because there's certain ones with different kind of rules. Also, before I do that, I want to show you this one. You can see in the kind of the bottom corner, this swimmer will actually turn. Rather than just doing widths of the pool, this little kind of triangle thing in the corner indicates they will do a turn. So that, as I said, it is all about the strategy and the planning and that. And it's worth paying attention to the layout of the pool. But instead of carrying on with this, I'm going to show you some of the later puzzles. So we're on to like level 10 of Act 1 or whatever it is. But as I said, I think there's 7 chapters. Yeah, 7 chapters. And I've done up to chapter 4, I think. 0 of 29. Was it chapter 3 I've got to? I can't remember. So I will show you some of chapter 2. Maybe that one. Has that got the... No, not so much. There's an interesting one where you actually have like this huge floaty that makes you take up 2 spaces in the pool. Is this... So also, some have a lot of backtracking. I came across one. I had to go through 4 different pools just so I can make the exit on the first pool. Oh, flippers. Flippers is a good one. So the flippers, we grab it. It's another activatable power. So if we hit spacebar, now you notice it up in the top left, it's indicating the flippers with 3. Essentially, it gives us the ability to make a huge dash 2 squares at a time. Do. Now this is what threw me out, because you have to basically pay attention to everyone's speed and your relative position. So I think it's, if I do power now, so that will give us 2 squares, another 2 squares, and another 2 squares. Now we should be able to do that. Grab the star and exit out. And she's going to dive. Though we know the backstroke ones are slow moving. Here we go. And here's the kind of the big floaties. So this is an interesting one. So if we grab that, there you go. The floaties crash into each other and they actually pop one another. So if we use the power now, we can go 2 squares, another 2 squares, grab the ball, another 2 squares, and essentially those 2 are going to crash into each other, pop. And because these ones are moving in sync up here, we actually need to use the ball to kind of, you know, knock one another out. So if we use the ball now on that, she's going to pause and pop. And there we go. We can make our way out. Now what's tricky is when we actually get given a float. So now we take up two spaces in the pool. So this makes it very, very tricky. So we have to kind of pay attention to that, because we can't, you know, you think, oh right, now she's going to move right, I can just kind of move up or move to the right myself. Well, no, that's going to crash into that. So, as I said, it does make you think. It's a puzzle game, and I like the mechanics of it. It's very, very simple, I know, but it's an elegant kind of simple, and it is nothing more than a mobile game, but it works nicely. It's a little distraction one. This is the sort of thing you can maybe play on your lunch hour, like any puzzle game, really. And we do move down. I think we can move that way. Right, now we should be able to get the star. We go down. There we go. And she's going to take a pause. Yes, right. Now, if we go up like that, go down one. No, we're going to crash like that. See, you have to pay attention to what pattern you're actually creating. We can do another one. No, there's one up, wasn't it? So left, right. There we go. Down. Now we can go up. Wait for that one to move across. Damn it. See, even though I've done this puzzle, this one did actually throw me for a couple of turns. There is a lot of thought involved, and I can appreciate it. No. Damn it, I thought I was going to go down, across. So I'm going to leave it there whilst I try and remember how I actually did this. But if you want to find out more about this, as I say, it is on both PC and mobile. It's probably better as a mobile game, but if you don't have access to a decent iOS device and you want to give it a go, you can get it on PC now. And as always, I will leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. And if you enjoyed this kind of quick little first impressions, obviously hit that like button, let us know what you think in the comments below, or you can get in touch on any of the socials over at the Kilobits. Grab the star, move across. Can I get it out the pool? Yes, I can. If I do that, down one. No, I've done exactly the same thing as last time, haven't I? There we go. Now I can do that. Right. Head for the exit. I knew there was a way. All right. Until next time, folks. Bye.